Hey everyone, I wanted to go over the new and exciting news that we got for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, which is set to release on both the Nintendo Switch and on PC on June 30th. And today we're going to be checking out some brand new Gore Magala gameplay thanks to Capcom, who went ahead and posted this originally on their social media pages. And we're going to dive right into it because there's actually quite a lot to go over as far as I'm concerned. Whenever we get these like 30 to 40 second longer extended look clips, they're usually the more, uncut version of what we would usually get to see in the original trailer reveal. And we have about 4 short little clips that are all put together, showcasing us just a little bit more of Gore Magala himself. So first and foremost, what we get to see here is actually Area 7 in the Citadel. This is the northernmost point of the Citadel map. This is located in the icy area where Luna Garen is usually fighting at. And you're going to notice, you probably haven't necessarily noticed since there's not that many raw gameplay clips of this specific area. But I did see it, and I believe one of the Japanese streamers who posted a short clip. Specifically, they were exploring the entire Citadel, or at the very least, some of the areas in the Citadel. And we got to see that this was actually Area 7 all the way in the north map. Essentially, it's his very own arena by itself. This is where you're going to get to fight Gore Magala and another monster as well, which I'm hoping to put out a video on that very soon. So I hope you guys are eager for that. But first and foremost, what you do get to see here, of course, Shagaru Magala pretty much just right away just kind of enrages, shouts, a lot of, frenzied mist, I guess I would call it, comes out. His roar is just deafening, of course. Earplugs are most likely going to be needed here, but I'm not necessarily sure if you're going to be able to, block out his entire roar or together, because it's just, one of those that they certainly want you to stagger a little bit until you're ready to go. You are going to notice that one of the hunters, the center hunter, is wearing the Pyrock Nikadaki Master Rank armor and a charge blade as well. The left hunter, I believe, is wearing Shogun Senator armor and the Great Sword, and the hunter on the right is wearing Agnesam Master Rank armor and the lance as well. There is a fourth hunter all the way to the back. I was not able to pick out what kind of armor set they were wearing, but there is a fourth hunter there as well. So they just kind of like showcasing getting hit a little bit right away, and then he does a big breath attack. He winds it up, he stands up on his hind legs, kind of ready to blast it off from his mouth, and then just churns out a big purple fireball, essentially a fire blast of purple blight right there, shadow blight I presume, and just blast the entire area away, knocking people over. It has multiple explosions afterwards, so it has the impact explosion and then subsequent ones, 2 or 3 I believe, to the sides, very similar to the Aurora Somnicanth icy blast that we saw recently, where it basically just does one ice blast to the front and then it kind of explodes in waves afterwards of sets of 3. So this one is very similar to that. So the best and the safest place is basically get behind them or get to the side. In the next clip, you're going to notice him kind of like raging on and does a big left paw attack and then directly with the wing. This is an enraged form, so he has his horns out. He's a little bit upset at the moment. It's understandably so. He's being hunted, and you are going to notice do the big dive with the claw, so on the wing as well. So you're going to notice that right after that, he's going to be just kind of standing still, ready for you to kind of take a couple of shots at him afterwards, because that seems to be one of those big attacks that kind of like drains the monster's energy a little bit. So maybe making him a little bit tired would be a way to go about it, to kind of like slow down his movement. Then after the hunters kind of well on him a little bit, he follows that up once again with standing on his hind legs, and then he just stands up vertically and then just pounces down both wings, both claws, just directly onto the ground in the front of him. So again, the safest place is to the side or to his back. That is most likely where you're going to want to be standing whenever he does one of those attacks. Essentially, what you want to do is wire bug, fling yourself forward to him, to his feet, and basically just get to the side, get to the back. You don't want to like backtrack. It's probably safer to just go forward and get to underneath him to the side. And the last little bit of a clip, we do get to see him once again roaring a little bit, standing still, And then he gets up on his hind legs once again, and this time he actually does a full-on charge. Mouth wide open, blight kind of like flowing out of his mouth, frenzied if you will, and then just charge full head on forward, most likely targeting one specific hunter right in front of him. So it's going to be one of those where you are most likely, if you have invisibility frames, you're certainly are going to want to use those, or you can actually just wire bug yourself upward into the air so you can just avoid his attack altogether. That's probably the safest option you are going to have. But that's about all we have to go over today. Again, it's about 30 to 35 seconds worth of gameplay, longer extended looks from what we originally got to see in the reveal trailer. If you're brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up. And as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya.